Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Olympia, and welcome back to another episode of Fate Extra. So, let's see. Okay, drifting lost, yep. Cool. Without drifting, no, okay. You draw substance from fish, okay. Remembers the pilgrimage of the stars, okay. Awkward? But screw you. It's the grail, okay. So, what this is supposed to mean is that it's about, how we kind of find the motivation to push forward, since, as we know, we don't remember what we are, so we don't really have a reason, a resolve to take away life. That's what we're kind of pushing about in this round. I feel ripped apart to the core. There's Shinji's death, there's what Rin said. Rin's right, I know it's logical, but emotionally I can't deal with it. Unable to let it pass unnoticed, my servant talks to me. Huh? Who cares about that stuff like that? Needing a purpose to be strong, needing resolve to be legitimate? That all sounds like lies to me. Kinda. You didn't need to know anything about yourself to allow me to be of use to you. Sorry about that one. You can just go on instinct, even with the big stuff like ideals. That's what you've done so far. That's why you're a fighter, like him. You're the kind of person who is never crushed under the weight of responsibility. Kind of. So please, don't say things like that. You'll die if you lose. You can't disappear, Master. Oh, you're on spot again, Caster. I like you. Alright. I'll need to keep doing my best, even if I don't know why yet. After all, I've won once, and I need to keep winning. Okay, Caster. Trust you. Okay, we should probably find out our opponent, huh? Right as I leave my classroom, I hear an electronic noise from my portable terminal. Next combats will be announced on the second floor bulletin board. Yep. So I should hurry to the second floor bulletin board. Let's go. We're on the second floor. Just as before, my name is listed next to another on the sheet on the bulletin board. My name is listed first, and then Master Dan Blackmore, Battleground, the second Chimeric Lunar Sea. So you are the one who will be my next opponent. An elderly gentleman is standing next to me. His hair is pure white and his face is weathered with the marks of aging. But though he's clearly aged, he doesn't seem the least bit frail. If I had to describe the way he wore his years, I'd say it was like a tree's rings. His scars have become a solid core and tough bark. It's impossible to see his age as a weakness. You're green. Whatever you may think, you lack experience. We do, yeah. That you have let your opponents appear and shake your resolve is proof enough of inexperience. And your eyes. They are lost. You are beyond hopeless. Entering the battlefield in that state will prove disastrous. Master, don't let what that grumpy old Codger said bother you. Because whatever you choose to do is absolutely positively right, Master. You're never lost. We are kind of lost. Jeez, doesn't he know that old soldiers gotta get kicked off the horse and left behind? Whoa, you're brutal, man. Wait, is that the saying? She's speaking loudly. I guess she doesn't feel as overwhelmed as I do. Not only is he skilled, but he's courageous and insightful. His words shot clean through my ego. We had an ego? Wow, okay. Can I win against this man? But if I lose, then I'll be the one facing death. We had an ego, that's what... After my opponent is revealed, I recall something. I think of the girl who gave me advice when I didn't know left from right. Rin Tosaka. Maybe she's on the rooftop again. I should check it later to see if she's there. Well, yeah. Okay, we have to face Dan Blackmore. First. I could have jumped up there. Anyway, she here? Yep, she's here. So let's look first at the Matrix. Dan Blackmore. We know nothing else. Woohoo. Okay. Thank you for the new info. Hey girl, what up? I heard about your opponent in the second round. He's a decorated soldier, although I believe he's retired now. He's a sniper from a kingdom that is allied, whether they want it or not, with the Harway plutocracy. Things like crawling over a mile or sniping an enemy commander are par for the course for him. Get it? He's of a completely different caliber than your first round opponent. Yeah, of course. Shinji is just a douchebag. Jeez, you really are pathetic. Your memories haven't returned and you're weak on the top of that. I don't want to preach, but without memories, without your reason to fight, you're dead in the water. Kinda, yeah, you're true. The ratio of put down to advice is kind of wonky there. I do get that Rin says I have a handicap. Yeah, the put back was quite high on that one, honestly. But I like her. Holy Grail is won by an individual motivation. To lack the core of that motivation is a problem. Yeah, we're trying. Only soldiers fight solely out of obligation. The rest of us, we need to keep our eye on a prize. You're not a strong-willed person or a soldier, but now you should know that's a weakness. It's kinda, yeah. Even though you've got the strongest Nova, you'll still make work out. Noble Phantasm? What? What that confused look for? I'm talking about Noble Phantasms. Don't tell me you don't know. It's like King Arthur's Excalibur. A Noble Phantasm is a power that makes your servant a servant. Yeah, we didn't use that. Noble Phantasm makes my servant a servant? I do believe my questions rendered Rin Tosaka speechless. You don't have a Noble Phantasm? That would mean you aren't making full use of your servant's powers, and yet you defeated Eldrake? And here I thought you relied on a really potent Noble Phantasm to defeat Eldrake. I might have to rethink my opinion of you. But more and more I'm getting the feeling that something's very off about you. I mean, your memories didn't return after the prelims, and you can't use your Noble Phantasm either. You're troublesome individual, you know that? Maybe a bug damaged your personal data when you got exited the preliminaries. Possibly your magic circuit isn't functioning right. In any case, you have to fix that issue. Meanwhile, you better keep using your servant and updating their alteration of the soul. You may be able to use their Noble Phantasm if you strengthen your bond with your servant. The Seraph is supposed to treat all masters equally. If the Seraph sees that you can use your Noble Phantasm, it will take corrective action. One more thing, defeating an enemy isn't an invitation to forget that the enemy ever existed. It's helpful to know about who you fought, so take a time and look over your matrix. So, we rendered her speechless. As we explained, we didn't know what a Noble Phantasm is, which is funny because we just knocked out Shinji without a Noble Phantasm. Do I have XP? Nope, I don't. Okay, so let's head out to the arena. That's the next spot. As far as I know. What's the matter? Did that brazen girl say? What that brazen girl said worry you? That's right. This is the smiling girl is a servant, one just as capable of displaying incredible powers. Now that I'm a master, of course I can't avoid my curiosity about this Noble Phantasm thing. Anytime you want to see my noble phantasm, just ask. It takes the shape of my legendary feats. Using my noble phantasm will expose my identity, so you better not be careless with it. I understand how a great warrior's tactic tools could telegraph their identity to a wise master. The most advantageous is wait as long as possible to use the noble phantasm. The computer beeps, which ends the conversation for now. I'll learn Castor's identity in due time. I'll know eventually, so I don't think it's right for me to keep questioning. So, yeah, the primary has been generated. Whee! A trap, huh? I won't be able to enter the battle. Yep. Looks like we have a task to do. Let's complete as quick as we can, Master. Well, off we go. I feel a presence near the entrance of the arena and crouch almost down instinctively. It's the old man I spoken to earlier, Dan, and with his servant more than likely by his side. I've just learned the identity of our next opponent. Though young, they did survive the first round. So be on your guard always, and I will not tolerate you acting solely on your gut feelings. Yeah, I get it. I don't care who our opponent is. My only goal is their death. And anyway, they've already killed once, have they not? Anyone who made it through the first round is worthy of a little respect, or is that just me? Your arrogance will be the death of us. I need you to obey my commands if we are to survive. No more acting on your own like the first round. Winning battles is meaningless if we lose the war. Do you understand me? I will not tolerate your insubordinance a second time. I got it. Jeez, old man. Can be a real pain in the ass sometimes. Oh, look at that girly man. But the skinny ones are usually the most dangerous for some reason. More impressively by far is the master. He's obviously an experienced soldier. That punk from the first round was a joke. This old warhorse is going to be much more of a challenge. Okay, Castor, thank you for your input. Heads up, Master. Looks like those two went ahead. Rustin, you might end up having to fight them. I hope you've been up on your preparation. If there's any loose threats you need to care for, so do so now while it's time. I'm good. Okay, let's get going. Let's be careful though. This opponent's going to be tougher than the last. Yep. So, the second Chimeric Lunar Sea, the first floor. We're at the arena. The moment I enter the arena, the very atmosphere sends a warning, screaming throughout my ears. Don't stop. I am poisoned, fuck yeah. However I can't bring myself to move. It feels like both my feet have been nailed to the floor. It's almost as if my body and mind could become disconnected and fear taking over my basic instinct. Now that I have to get away as quickly as possible. The longer I stay here, the faster that death will come to claim me. Hang in there, my dear master. Don't zone out on me now. What is happening to me is far more serious than zoning out, but oddly that comment says instead of Castor's voice somehow relieves my paralyzing anxiety. This must be the enemy's noble phantasm. It looks like he just sprayed poison everywhere. Well, if he thinks this will give him an advantage, he's an even bigger idiot than I thought. Just looking at the always optimistic Castor is enough to put me at ease. However, this is the result of an enemy's noble phantasm. We still remain at a serious disadvantage. With this kind of noble phantasm that relies on a static field, the source of the field has to be placed nearby. If we destroy the source of the field, all of this will clear away in a heartbeat. Let's go, Master. The source of poison has to be somewhere here. Okay, let's go. I've forgotten where the directions, goddammit. Okay. Oh, fighting. Just try this. No. Ooh. I know it looks weird, but the color change is on purpose. Here. It's not a beta effect that somehow went wrong. Oh, sweet caster. Yep. Ba 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 ba. Okay, caster took a beating there. Here's your up, girl. So let's go. To move forward. I would love to grind. You have to reach that tree. Ah! Unclean wood silent. Make no mistake, that vicious tree is the source. We destroy it, then it's goodbye to the poison. Let's go. Yep. Now I remember the direction. The thing is... I hear the sound of two voices engaging in conversation at the end of the hall. Bands or... I'm talking about something. Stay silent, hidden. Caster me from loud trade corner. Tagging now would be a bet, especially since I probably could get a lot just by listening. What is the meaning of this? What's that? I just put up this little barrier so you'd win, boss. Why wait until the elimination battle to take him out? If they drop out now, it'll be an easy victory for us. Who gave you the command to do such a deed? Even scavengers such as vultures that feed upon Karen have at least a single shred of dignity. It's obvious by their heat of their voices that they disagree about what strategy they want to follow. The use of the yew tree is unnecessary for this fight. I thought I forbid you to use it. It seems to me that you lack the most important trait. Pride. Pride, you say? Sorry, but I just can't see myself seeking something as useless as that. I mean, I'm all for it if that's all we need to win this whole thing. Really, it'd be the best thing in the world if our enemies would just kill themselves in the face of our pride. Sorry, I'm not nearly as the man you are. I'm just a pragmatist that'll resort to poison if it'll guarantee a kill. I see. Violation of trust, ambush, betrayal. These are things you rely on in battle. The servant put up the barrier on his own. It's obvious that there is a disagreement about his actions. So those two don't get along at all. Their relationship is totally different from ours, my dear master. I cannot deny his resourcefulness, but since the dawn of time, the weak have always hidden behind clever schemes. If the strong were to use poison, it'd be almost like cheating. I can see why Gramps is scolding his servant. Dan lowers his voice, although it's hard to determine whether he's doing so from scorn or disdain. I will not order you to lower this barrier now. However, should you choose to disappoint me again... They didn't. There's some petulant reply of gotcha. The sense of their presence disappeared and I sound really. So there's a discord between my enemy and the servant. While the difference in ability between us is great, this might be my key to victory in the second round. Kinda, yeah. It's gonna attack me, so I have to take it out. I'm pretty sure that was the aggressive one, huh? Oh yeah. Sweet, sweet extra turn. Bam! Oh sweet, sweet mercy. Yes! Insanity. Ah, went for a break. Damn it. Okay, but we got him. So, whoa, that was a lot of XP. Fast, 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 fast. We have to get that now before it kicks me down. Ah, there it is. That's the source of the barrier. Magic flows from where the tree towers over the arena. There's so much of it that those who are unprepared would drown in poison. Take this. Finally, the battle is over. The single swing of Kefta's arm, the tree that generated the barrier vanishes as if it never existed. The one source of the barrier dispute, so does the pressure and the pain crushing my body. But this barrier, we need to watch out for the servant. I leave the area to focus. First, I need more information. Makes zero sense what I did. And I get punished for that badly. Oh yeah. Oh. Sorry, Caster. Sorry, Caster. Oh. Okay. Seal her up. Ah. Okay, that works out quite well. Oh, we don't get more information. I would love to get more information about those things. Nothing there? Really? Nothing there? Okay, I ran into a dead end. But anyway, we're gonna stop right here. So, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!